Hello, everyone. Glenda Mollet here, and welcome to my craft room. We're doing a fun fold tonight using the On the Ocean bundle. So you can have a look at that while I just get over here to Facebook and get this shared onto my Facebook group, and then we'll get started because, there's a song going through my head right now. It's what I don't know what the song is, but I'm going on a something or other, don't know when I'll be back again. And when I picked this card up to make it, hi Janet, when I picked this card up to make it, the song popped into my head, going on a cruise ship, don't know when I'll be back again. Okay, hopefully my cruise ship won't look like this one. So welcome everybody. Thanks for joining me in my craft room tonight. My name is Glenda Mollet, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I live on the west coast of Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada, in one of the most beautiful places in BC to live. I hope you are doing well. All right, so this is a fun fold. It's an easy fun fold, and it's quick to do, and you can use so many different. I've done this with flowers, I've done it with animals, I've done it with just sentiments. It is the most beautiful place to live. So yeah, once you get the base cut, the rest is just pieces. So there's the inside and the envelope. I know. Okay, the song just popped into my head. I'm going on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Okay, I am going on a jet plane. I am going on a cruise ship, and I'm going to have fun. Hey, Marcia. Yeah, so I have, along with the card that we're going to do tonight, and we're going to get going with that right away, I've got a whole bunch of stuff to tell you. So I hope you hang in there because we've got a draw to do tonight. We've got an upcoming draw that's going to happen. I've got some stuff to give away. And tonight I'm going to show you a different technique. Hubby's doing good. Thanks, Marcia. Yeah, he still can't come with me. And our daughter-in-law is really happy with that because she's getting excited now. She's starting to get the nervous anxiety happening about going away. I told her, don't worry about it. We'll be fine. She's worried about two women traveling alone, but we won't be alone. We'll be alone from getting off the plane in Heathrow Airport in London for about half an hour as we get on the express train, go into London to Paddington Station, where we meet my sister and her husband. So we won't be alone. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Okay, so I did this card a while ago, but the other day, while I was, browsing Facebook, I saw a technique to make the sail look like it's blowing in the breeze. So we're going to do that tonight. So the color palette I'm using is Memento ink, Starry Sky, Night of Navy, and Soft Suede. Now, as of tomorrow, Soft Suede is going away, and I am so sad. I use Soft Suede a lot, so much that I actually have 2 Soft Suede ink pads. And I'm going to be using the On the Ocean stamp set, the On the Ocean dies, finishing off with some flat adhesive back pearls because, pearls are not just for ocean bottom cards. And then I have my painted texture embossing folder that I'm going to show you how that person that I watched the video, how they made their card or how they used that embossing folder. So for this card, you start out with a card base that is 11 by 4 1/4. So it starts out this way. 4 1/4 wide by 11 long, and you score it at 5 1/2. Then you cut off 1 1/2 inches, and then you cut off 2 1/2 inches. Hi, Carmen. And then you fold on the score line. The 1.5-inch piece goes at the bottom. And the 2.5-inch piece is the piece that connects the top and the bottom. And you have no waste. There's no extra pieces required. There's no waste. We will be using all of those pieces. And I will show you how to do it. Then you need 5.25 by 4 basic white for the inside. Hi, Josie. Welcome. So glad you could join us tonight. And I have an envelope, of course. Then piece of soft suede. Who else is going to miss soft suede like I am? Did you use this cardstock a lot? It's being replaced by pecan pie. Now let's just do a comparison. This is soft suede and this is pecan pie. Yeah, a lot lighter than this. Hi, Pat. Yeah. Oh, yes. So many people are going to miss soft suede. I cried. I literally had tears in my eyes when I read that soft suede was disappearing because I don't understand that. So I have a piece of soft suede that is 4.5 by 2.5. And I'm thinking that pecan pie might not cut it when I want to use soft suede. Then I have 2 pieces of designer paper. This is by the Bay designer paper. And as of tonight at midnight, this disappears. So I have 2 pieces that are 1.25 by 4. So one is going to go on the bottom and one is going to go on the top. And then I have a piece that is 2.25 by 4, and it's going to go in the middle. A piece of brushed foil that is 2.5 by 2.75 to make the sails. And then I'm going to put a skull and crossbones on it as well. So let's get all those pieces die cut and then we'll carry on. All right, so this is the sail. This does not have the mast on it, so I know that's the sails. And then we have the ship hull. We need one of those. And we need this part that has the mast in it. Now you can use just this, but I wanted to have shiny sails. So that's why I decided to use the brushed foil. Hello, Yvonne. Okay, so I'm going to put these through my machines. Let me get it open here. I spent all day die cutting because I'm having my catalog launch party on Saturday. So there's a virtual one that will start at 7 o'clock, and you can join me on Zoom or you can catch the live stream. I'm going to stream it to my VIP group and my page. Uh-oh, my die moved. Hang on. I have to back it out so I can move that die and get it back on there. There we go. Yeah, so it's going to start at 7 o'clock. If you want to join me on Zoom, then you need to be part of my VIP group because that's where I posted the Zoom link. But I'm going to stream it to both places. So there is a make and take. I'm also doing an in-person one starting at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Uh-oh. Darn, my ship moved too. Oh, ship. And I did make and takes for it. Oh, I didn't move too much. It didn't make much of a difference. So today I created the card, prepped the card, and then I wanted to make it easy for everybody. So I just did a lot of die cutting for it. So if you are coming to my catalog launch party on Saturday, oops, sorry. You need to make a reservation, an appointment, because I don't want everybody here at the same time. So there's also a treasure hunt, And I created that last night, and can't remember whether I posted it or it's coming, one or the other. So there's going to be 3 draws. There's a draw just for coming. So if you come in person, or if you're watching the live stream or you're on Zoom, your name goes in a draw. If you live out of Canada and you get chosen, your name is drawn for that draw, then I'll send you a card, and I'll keep going until I find a Canadian that I can send the prize to. And then there's one for placing an order. So you'll have 24 hours to place your order, either through me or the online store, and your name will go in a draw for that. And then there's a draw for completing the treasure hunt. So download the treasure hunt, fill it out, take a picture, send me the picture, and I will put your name in the draw. Okay, so I die cut the sails, and I'm going to run them through the painted texture embossing folder, and we're going to put wind lines on it. Hang on, I just got to transform my machine here. Lickety split. So that's all happening on Saturday. I was going to cancel it, and then I thought, no, I'm not going to cancel it, because my stuff hasn't arrived yet. I've got a little bit of new stuff. There's more coming tomorrow, but I won't have as much as I normally have. But I figured, oh, well, what the heck? I'm just going to have it, and we'll just get to see what I have. And I'll have a few samples, but at least you'll get to see some of it. There are some of my customers don't have their catalogs yet, so you'll be able to pick your catalog up. Now, if you are coming to the virtual one and you want a catalog, you need a catalog. If you don't already have a demonstrator in Canada, get a hold of me and we will make that happen for you. Okay, so there's what the sails look like now that I ran it through the embossing folder. Isn't that amazing? It looks like it's called sloughing when they're flapping in the breeze. We used to have a sailboat, so that's how come I know sailing terms. Push pit, pull pit, sloughing, leeward, starboard, port, lots of things. So there, it's on the backing that has the mast on it. Now let's just put some glue on the back of this dude because I have to let it dry. And then we'll put it on to the sail. There we go. Take that and I'll just move it out of my way over there. Okay, so we got the die cutting done. There's not much die cutting to this one. Let's do some. Connie, they said today that they hope to get the orders from the 19th done today. They have hired extra people. They're putting on extra shifts to get these things out. But they had, now I don't remember the time frame. They said when they were talking about it today, it was either, I think it was on the weekend. Anyways, 886,000 picks. Now, a pick is a product. So if you placed an order with 10 products in it, that's 10 picks. So they had 886,000 picks. It's mind-boggling to me that they've got so much. Okay, so I put the designer paper on the top and I put the designer paper on the bottom. And now I'm going to layer it on the middle piece while I'm at it. And then I'll give you a quick tip on how to put the card together so that it's straight, because that's the tough part with this card. But you know, when you got the tip and the tricks that you get from me because you're watching my video, it's not hard to do. Oh, good, Yvonne. And yours is your original one that went missing is supposed to be here tomorrow. I am so excited to hear that. Let me tell you. Okay, so I want this to be the bottom. I'm going to put some adhesive on the bottom. And you take, okay, you probably can't see that. Should I put the inside in so that you guys can see that a little bit easier? Let's do that. Let's just stamp the inside piece. And then, well, it'll show better when I try to show you how to do it. So when I stamped the inside, I did it along the bottom so that it wouldn't show here. But you can always do it down the side and then move this whole thing over a bit. So I'm going to put, these are wheels, steering wheels, along the bottom, like that. Yeah, they weren't. They told us that they had as many orders almost as many orders on the 4th of April that they had the entire month of March. And then when you add the orders from free shipping day on the 19th, they had more orders in those 2 days than they did the entire month of March. Mind blowing, but it's wonderful that they're so busy, because you know what? That means that they're not about to fold. Okay, so there's the inside. And while I'm showing you this, don't forget about my birthday ordering specials. So right now, with any order of $60 or more this week, you can earn, I will send you some free embellishments. So I put this down here, lined it up along the bottom. The adhesive is on the back here, and I made sure that it's even on all 3 sides, and we're going to attach that. And then I'm just going to turn it over, open it up, find my pencil, MIA, put a little pencil mark there, so I know where to put the adhesive on the top. Because you don't want it down too far, or you'll glue your card shut, and then you'll be in trouble. Oh, look what's sitting here. Look what happened. Oops. I would have been looking for that, wondering where the heck it went. Okay, I just have to get the adhesive off of there, or I'll have a card that won't open. Okay, so now I've got the adhesive up there. Close your top, take your bottom, line it up where it was, and you can see I'm holding this up so it doesn't make contact. And put it down. And now, see, I moved this one over to the left a little bit, so you can have it anywhere you want in here. So my new, there's one birthday ordering special left, and that will go live on Thursday, the 4th. So may the 4th be with you. If you are a Trekkie, you know what that means. That is also my birthday, and it'd be the last day of my ordering special. Now I'm going to put birds up here in the corner, and I couldn't do it before I put this on because I didn't know where to stamp it. But now I've got that on there, and I'm just going to take my stamp and stick it up there in the corner and hope I don't make ghosting. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Look at that. It worked. Yay. All right. So let's put the happy birthday on there while I'm at it. So this is the little tiny happy birthday. This whole, everything that I'm stamping is from the On the Ocean bundle. Now, if you don't have this bundle and you want it, you should order it tonight before midnight Mountain Time, which is 11 o'clock Pacific Time, because bundle pricing disappears. On the bundle isn't going anywhere. The stamp set and the dies will still be there, but the 10% savings is only good until tonight. Oh, whew. The pressure's off now. I got it. I got it. Oh, and I did that Starry Sky, and it was supposed to be night and navy. Oh, well, you know, some things are just don't work out. Okay, so now we're going to put the ship down here, and I'm going to put adhesive here, and then some on the, that's called the pulpit, the bowsprit and the pulpit. That used to be my favorite spot to sit on our sailboat. We had a pulpit. We didn't have a bowsprit, but we had a pulpit. And Ted, my hubby, my darling hubby, built me a seat up there. And I used to go out and wrap my arms around the stay, because it's called a stay, the thing that holds the front stay line holds the mast up in place so it doesn't fall over, and it's attached to the pulpit. And so I used to go up there and I'd wrap my arms around the stay, sit on my pulpit seat, and spend hours up there. I used to fall asleep up there on my seat. It was just the most amazing spot to be. I miss our sailboat. I really do. But I don't miss the thousands of dollars it costs to moor it. So how are you guys doing out there? Did you have a good weekend? I got some gardening done. Found our strawberry plants. Well, hopefully they're going to survive and maybe produce strawberries this year. The weather was phenomenal this weekend. It was so nice and warm. Okay. Now I want to get a piece right up to there, because if you notice over here, it doesn't go much past there, but I like to keep that attached. So I'm going to get a really skinny slice. Oh, Rosemary, 3 hours of lawn cutting. Uh-oh. That's a lot of lawn, but I'm glad you got it done. There. Okay. So this is going to go on here like that. But first of all, we have to put the hull on. And I'm going to put it right there. There we go. I spent a lot of time in my craft room this weekend because of getting ready for my catalog launch coming on Saturday. I've got a team dinner happening on Sunday. I want to get all my Facebook posts and blog posts have got to be done before I go away. Now, I'm just going to tuck the end of the mast down underneath that railing so it kind of looks like it's supposed to be there, and put it down on. Oh, Josie organized her craft room because it was rainy. Oh, Josie and her family own a seafood store in Ontario, and she posts the most amazing pictures of seafood platters and seafood salads. It just makes me want to run down to your store and get some, Josie. Oh, I like that embossing on there. What do you think? Do you like the embossing? Okay, let's put the skull and crossbones on there. Oh, yeah, I remember those days of cutting lawns every 3 to 4 days. I hear you, Rosemary. That's why we don't have any. Oh, thanks. This is a really fun card. Okay, I'm going to get one of the big pearls, put it down here. Oh, let's see, right about there, I think. And then we'll put a couple of little ones on here. Like that. There we go. Finishes it off really nice. Oh, thanks, Josie. Oh, new stuff. Wendy's got new stuff in the craft room. I love new stuff. I got a box arriving tomorrow. I'm excited. Okay, I'm going to put some steering wheels on my envelope too. Let's just get the lid back on my glue. So I've got some stuff to give away. I have an entire kit, full kit for my April class on irresistible blooms because my friend Sharon wanted to come to the class and she paid for it. And between the time she paid for it and when I had her kit ready for her to pick up, she passed away. So I thought, what a better way to honor Sharon than to do a draw for her kit. So I have that. Can I send you the measurements for this card? Well, I will do this, and then you can take a screenshot in case I forget to put them in. So here you go. Take a screenshot. 1, 2, 3. And I will try and remember to put them up in the description of the video for you. All right. So we've got that. Now, what else do I have? I told you about the birthday specials. I have the draw for Share It Saturday for the 22nd to do. Here's the kit. So the kit consists of kits for 3 cards, and I'll show you the 3 cards. A package of, what are they called? Iridescent pastel gems to use on the cards. Now it's a full pack. Let's see if I can open it here. I don't want to rip that paper. There. So it's a full package of the iridescent pastel gems. And a package of the Hello Irresistible designer paper. Now I've used this to cut up for the card kits, but it is an entire package of the designer paper, the 6x6 designer paper. So how are you going to get your name in a draw for this? Unfortunately, I can only do this draw in Canada. I can't include anybody who is outside of Canada. So Connie, my apologies, and Marcia, and anybody else who's watching or catching the replay. While I'm away, between now, sure, why not? Between now and when I get home on the 28th of April, May. Let me get in the right month. Between now and May the 28th, anybody who places an order with me, can be a club order, it can be a class order, it can be anybody who places an order through me, uses my host code, and I'll put the link in the description of the video, will get your name into the draw to win this class. And the winner, I will mail this class out to you. So you've got, what's the date? You've got 28 days. You've got 28 days to place an order with me. Now, if you are coming to my, what's it called? Catalog launch party on Saturday, and you put an order in on Saturday, that still counts. It doesn't matter what the order is for. If you place an order with me between now and the 28th of May, your name will go in the draw. And I don't know whether I'm going to be able to get things organized enough to do it for my Facebook Live on the 29th or not, but I will try. And if not, then I will let you know when I'm going to do the draw. So an entire kit. Now, do you want to see the cards that the kit is for? Let's just put these ones off to the side. I'll leave that on the top. Maybe I'll remember to put the measurements in like you asked. Oh, and I didn't show you the cards I got. Okay, so here's one card. And here's another card. So not only do you get the kit, but I will also email you the PDF that has the measurements and the video tutorials for all three of these cards. And then this one. This is a fun fold. This is called the double something or other. Double box fold card. So you will get the kit, the kits, the embellishments, the designer paper, the PDF that has measurements and exclusive video tutorials. One lucky winner is going to, now that is a $45 value. It is $45. Okay. Oh, I forgot to tell you, if you are enjoying my video, please hit those emojis. I see a lot of you have. I appreciate it. It lets Facebook know that you think that my video is of value. Now, the new catalog, I'm going to do the draw. I've got it all set up, but I want to tell you, the new catalog goes live tonight at, I think they said 3 a.m. Mountain Time, which is 2 a.m. our time. The entire catalog is going to be available to order. There is, so far, we haven't been told that there is anything that's out of stock. This whole, I can't show you the inside. I can show you the damage to mine though. Mine got wet. Look at that. Yeah, I'm going to get another one coil bound because I can't live with it being like this. But this whole catalog goes live, which means that the current annual catalog and the mini catalog retire tonight at midnight Mountain Time, which is 11 p.m. Pacific Time. So if you're still looking for something from there, you might want to zip on over. And don't forget, if you order through me, you're going to get in the draw for those card kits because it's happening. I'm giving it away. I'm so excited. I love giving stuff away. Okay, speaking of which, let's get the Share It Saturday draw done. I got to take my phone down. You might want to order Dainty Delights bundle tonight. It's still on 10% savings, but as of midnight Mountain Time, it won't be 10% savings anymore. And I ordered it. I might be using it in the future for something really exciting, I'm sure. Don't forget. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, sorry. One more thing I have to do before I do that. There we go. Put it on my phone. Okay, so over here I have Share It Saturday on April the 22nd. I'm going to delete that, delete the row. We had a lot of entries. I'm going to shuffle once, shuffle twice, hit go, find my list. So I can write down who the winner, and the winner of Share It Saturday for April the 22 is Connie. Yay, Connie. I'm going to circle that so I can ship Connie off. Now, Connie lives in the States, and I cannot send little gifties to her because she's outside of Canada. So I've just removed all of her, and I'm going to shuffle, and I'm going to do another one just so I can give away some gifts because I'm going to be away for a couple of weeks. Polly C. Congratulations, Polly. Thank you, ladies, for sharing your wonderful cards. I'll just flip this back like that. It's only 8:35, ladies. Oh, I have. Does anybody want one of these kits for this card? Yes, congratulations, Polly. Let me put this back up here. I have 5 or 6 of kits available for this card. I did this with my seniors last week. They loved it, but I never know how many are going to be there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 here, but I'm not sure that they're all complete. So I'm going to say 6. So if anybody would like one of these kits, speak now. Josie, I see your name. I'm just looking for a piece of paper. I need a piece of paper. Kits for number. What number is this? Hang on, 4697. That's my control number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Josie wants one. Yvonne wants one. Anybody else? So I still have some. I will pop these in the way. Carmen wants one. Okay, that's 3. So this one is the one I'm not sure is complete. Let me just look and see. The only thing it's missing is the piece for the skull and crossbones. So you'll get the kit. There will be no stamping and no die cutting done. Wendy wants one. Okay, so I will add black to that one so that I have 7 to give away. Yay. Oh, Connie, I wish I could. I'll send you a card. How about that? Connie, full card. That's the card I will send you. Okay, so I still have a few. If you're watching the replay, make sure you comment that you want the kits. And if you live in Canada, of course, I can't do it outside of Canada. I'm sorry. It's Stampin' Up does not allow us to send any kind of product across the border. And although I love you guys dearly, I do not want to lose my demonstratorship because I enjoy doing this. You're very welcome. All right. Well, that's all I have for you tonight. What have I done? I've done the birthday specials that are still ongoing. I'm going to give away that kit. Share it Saturday. If you like my video, make sure you share it. You can share this video. Oh, yes, share my video because it's in my public page, so you can share it. Tag some of your friends in it. Get them to come over and watch it too. The more people watch it, the higher in the rankings I go, and the more Facebook decides that more people need to see my thing. And if you're watching the replay or you're watching it live, I'd appreciate it if you'd pop over to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'm this close to having 1,000 subscribers. And then I work on my watch hours because you can make money off of YouTube. Did you know that? I knew that, and I've been working on it. You're very welcome. Carmen and Rosemary, Yvonne, Josie, good night, everybody. Have a wonderful week. I won't be live Thursday because, it's my birthday and I don't want to, but I'll be back next Monday. Stampin' Smiles. Bye for now.